Hey guys, welcome back to Pheonix Wright, Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies. Let's begin. Do. That's right, it does. In fact, it turns everything upside down. The victim was not killed by the explosion in the courtroom. She was killed before the explosion occurred. Order in the court.
What kind of preposterous claim is that? Have you forgotten the victim's body was found in the scene of the explosion?
But consider this scenario. She was hit on the head before the explosion, even before the trial began. Her body was subsequently placed into the courtroom ruins if the bombings occurred. This is why it could make it look like she was the victim at the blast.
What?
It sounds like the look of what the victim was doing before the trial. Mr. Payne, did you see any detective? Anyone see Detective Arm before the trial?
Let's see. According to the police report, here it is. One person saw the victim before the trial, and that person was Ted. Wait, what?
No one besides Mr. Tenay was all the victim?
That appears to be the case, Your Honor.
I would like the court to recall something. Specifically, Mr. Tenay's words yesterday.
It was when the Detective Arm and I were transporting the bomb.
Oh my. Mr. Tenay, just before the trial, you were with the victim. The two of you were together in courtroom 4. I don't know. Your Honor, the defense requests testimony from Mr. Tenay. We would like to hear what he has to say about the whereabouts just before the trial. Mr. Tenay, your testimony, please.
He's completely unveered. Mr. Wright, you must have hit a nail on the head.
I was in the courtroom with the victim because of our work. I swear, I was only transporting the bomb there.
Objection!
You said the victim were alone together at the scene of the crime. In other words, you concurrently had the other opportunity to commit the murder, did you not?
Do you always leave yourself so open to attack Mr. Wright?
What now?
Yes, Mr. Tenay may have had the opportunity to kill Detective Arm, but the important piece of your assertion is missing.
What important piece?
The murder weapon. What do you claim was used to kill the victim?
Mr. Payne has a point. Even if Mr. Tenay had a chance with a weapon, he couldn't accuse him.
Well, Mr. Tenay?
Yes, that's right. I didn't have any sorts. It could have been used for murder weapon on me. I could have possibly killed Miss Detective Arm. Do you really have nothing to use as a murder weapon?
What is it, Athena? Just looking over the victim's autopsy. I'm hoping there's something here that can point in the right direction.
Well, does it say she died from trauma back in the head with a flat object?
Yeah, but the effect of the specific kind of injury. All you would need is a flat surface, right?
A heavy blunt object with a flat surface could definitely be a murder weapon. Well, Mr. Wright, can you indirect for the court what used to kill Detective Arm?
I believe I can. I believe again on
the word key is here.
You can?
Please, do now.
What did Mr. Tenay have to have that could have been used for a murder weapon?
So you've confirmed the piece of evidence was not a murder weapon. That narrows my candidates down by one. Oh, I didn't got it wrong. Whoops, my bad. Hold on, guys. Let me think here. Alright, let me see here.
Take that!
I might have died. The bomb blast, no, but I believe Candace's arm was killed with this bomb. Because this blunt object delivered the fatal blow to her head. Blech. Please recall the description in Detective Arm's head wound. Trauma to the back of the head caused by the impact of a flat object. We assumed the injury was sustained with her head hit the floor. But the blow from a flat side on top of the bomb produces the exact same wound patterns. Blech. Blech. What's with him? Then show me some proof. Where's the evidence that I hit the victims with the bomb? He's right. I don't have them. Do you find any of the victims' blood on the bomb? There would be decisive proof. But too bad the bomb is blown to bits so long. Boom! Game over. Mr. Wright, there is really nothing on the bomb in the photo. I don't see any blood or anything. Wait, the time display a little broken here. Maybe the broken one made contact with Detective Arm's head. This is definitely a distinct possibility, but unless we find a fragment with the victim's blood on it, it's not going to count. I guess you're right. By setting off the bomb, Tennant managed to liberate all traces in the murder weapon. What in the world do I do now? At times like this, I gotta change my gears and look at things in a different way. Hold on, guys. Let me... Options? I'm gonna, save if I don't mess up. Okay. I should be looking for a way to express things that he did hide. Tennant murdered Detective Arm before the trial started. Then, he placed the body in the courtroom after the bomb went off. Which means there's something that he needed to keep hidden until then. And then, I think I just had the thing. Time to present the photo that shows exactly what he was trying to hide. Your Honor, there's something that we have been all overlooking. If the murder took place before the trial, then Mr. Tennant would have had to hide the body somewhere during the trial. Hey, you're right. And if we can figure out
where that hidden place was.
Exactly. We might be able to find some evidence that we can pin him down with. So where did Destinies have the hidden body during the trial? Oh, okay, I thought, never mind. Okay.
Take that!
Wait, a box enough for a body, a box that was in the courtroom this whole time. A box nobody would touch, even if they thought the bomb was in it. Mr. Tenay.
What is it? Do you finally have some decisive evidence to show me?
No, you're the one who's gonna show it to me. Come again? You heard me now. Show what's inside the bomb transport case.
What? Why?
No, there's no need. We gotta know. And just before the trial, you killed the victim with a blunt object, and then placed her body in the ruin of the courtroom of the bomb went off. Clearly, you were trying to make it look like she died by the explosion, but you were where the body was hidden during the trial. Answer this right now. Inside the box, made of thick alloy plating, and that can witness any impact. I worded that wrong and butchered that.
Complete false.
If it is false, you should have no objection showing the transport case. So, let's open it and take a look inside, shall we?
Let's not devalue your life.
What? What's he up to now?
Remain calm and listen carefully.
This bomb will detonate in 5 minutes. What?
I repeat, HH3000 will detonate in 5 minutes.
What's going on?
Your Honor, I recommend you adjourn this trial
before this bomb goes off. Mr. Tenay, are you threatening me? I'm the only one who can disable that bomb. If you do not want to die, your only option is to listen.
But Mr. Tenay, don't you say that just training the model a fake product on?
I did, but I also lied. This is the real deal. This is the HH3000. But the HH3000 was used to blow up courtroom 4, wasn't it? How do you know if that was the real HH3000 that blew up the courtroom floor? The bomb that blew up in the courtroom was definitely one that I made. What? What are you thinking about this confession? Blah, blah, blah.
Take any way you would like.
Just before the trial, I took the HH3000 out of the stuffed animal and placed in my own bomb into it. That's why the bomb and that explode destroyed the courtroom floor.
Mr. Tenay, please be reasonable. Do you really expect us to believe a crazy story like that? The HH3000 is unique. I had never seen anything like. It's so unique that it could not replicate the destination of mechanism. So I just had to have it. Besides, did anyone look inside the stuffed animal during the trial? Did anyone check to see if it really was the HH3000 in there?
I must confess they opened the stuffed animal to check.
So there was really a possibility the bomb switched out? No, a possibility, a certainty, I did.
So he had a real bomb with him this whole time.
You had better go without you a while. You can.
You do have much time. Rah, 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 rah. Order in the court. I'm out of here. I'm gonna blow. Run.
You four are still here? Well, aren't you brave?
It wouldn't have do for the judge proceeding over the court run. But that horrible explosion the other day. The judge looks like he's gonna book it for a second. Any second. As for Mr. Payne, that's out. I think he left. And he's off, and his hair too.
Mr. Wright, what do we do?
Ugh, it's pretty pathetic to run, wouldn't it?
But the bomb really go off.
It can only more than folks. The bomb really is HH3000. What should I do? I can't run.
Well, it's been fun. I will be going now.
With my dear HH3000 naturally.
Oh, by the way,
I would advise you against having me followed.
If no remote switch,
this bomb can still be triggered manually. I think being followed. If I think I'm being followed, I will detonate on the spot. Farewell.
Hold it!
You're not going anywhere, Ted Tenate. Excuse me. Oh? Your Honor, there is no reason to be afraid. The bomb is a fake. Are you sure, Mr. Wright?
More of your famous bluffing. That's even the risk of your own life.
Mr. Wright, none of your bluffing now. Not the time for this. Ooh, lives are at the stake here.
I'm not bluffing, and I have proof.
You do?
Yes, of course, Your Honor.
It's right here. The photo of the bomb. It's clear as day. Proof that Mr. Tenate's bomb is not the real HH3000.
Really?
Really? Then immediately. Where's the proof of the Mr. Tenate's with the H3000? Despite the displayer on the timer on the bomb, the photo is broken. It's most likely it broke when Mr. Tenate of the bomb to attack Detective on. But the display of the bomb in front of us is not broken. You're right. Therefore, it's the real it's not the real HH-3000. Mr. Tinney was clearly lying when he said we switched out the bomb in the stuffed animal. The real HH-3000 blew up in courtroom 4. This bomb is nothing more than a fake, a model used for training purposes. Fear not, Your Honor. I will examine it instead inside the bomb transport case myself. Yes, please do that, Mr. Wright. No, stop! What's that? It's the blood stain. Just as I expected. Your lies have been blown to bits, Mr. Tinney. I'm confident DNA analysis on this bloodstain will confirm that Detective Arm's blood. And those results conclusively prove that you murdered Detective Arm. How about it, Mr. Tinney? Think you can dismantle the decisive evidence? Dismantle it? Ha 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 ha! You're too late. You missed your chance not to run, and now it's our time. The H-3000 will about to explode. Don't try to threaten us, Mr. Tinney. I'm already proved that your bomb is a fake. It's real, Bob, and I tell you, it's real. I'm not laughing anymore. Mad Bomber Party at 1. Yes. There's no time left. I'm gonna blow. I have disarm it, and take it apart. I can dismantle anything. I can take apart evidence. I can take apart bombs. I can disassemble it all. Disassemble. I'm not gonna die. Make it only go. I think stop. Excuse me. Made it. Sorry, your eyes. Oh. Game over. Disassemble attempt failed. It's all over. My life is blown to pieces. All that stupid woman's fault. I'm selling the bombs I disarmed on the black market. When I tried to take this one, she hadn't noticed, didn't she? She confronted me in courtroom 4 that day. That's why I had no choice. Before I knew what I was doing, I hit her all over. While I was looking for the blaze light in her body, she left a message in her own blood. And the trial was about to start, so I didn't have time to clean it up. And all this now. I thought I could disguise her death with an explosion. And that stupid defense attorney started shaking my nose with my business. After my testimony yesterday, I went to courtroom 4 and I found the kid all up in my transport case. And that's when I snuck behind him and bang him. And that idiot police arrested that little girl. I thought sure I could pin it all on her. Why? Oh, why? Idiot. Tetrunate, you are hereby under arrest on suspicion of the courtroom bombing and assault of Mr. Justice. Your incumbents of guilt will be determined later on trial. Now then, I see that the members of the public have returned to the gallery. One person, however, seems to be running far away. Be as that may, I will now announce Miss Juniper Wood's verdict. Court is now adjourned. December 18, 12:31 p.m. District Court, Defendant's Lobby 5. You did it, boss! Yeah, I guess we managed to pull it off somehow. So many mysteries cleared up all at once. It was amazing. It's just sort of worked out that way, didn't it? That's not the kind of thing that usually works out. You made it happen. And that way you made the old prosecutor high-tailed it out of here. That was great. Mr. Wright, Dana. Thank you for everything you did for me. I'm so happy for you, Junie. Now that you can go back home to the forest in peace. I hope both of you will come and visit me there sometime. That would be nice. Thank you for the invitation. I don't know, Mr. Wright. I'm not sure if we can make it all the way to Junie's house. How high up she lives again, Junie? How high up do you live again, Junie? Around 3,000 feet, I think. What? What? That's no forest, that's a mountain! But you know, boss, there's something that still bothers me around in the case. One little mystery we never get around solving. Oh yeah? That? I wonder about that too. Is this the unsolved mystery that you're thinking of? I actually don't know. Oh.
Take that.
The remote switch, right? Yeah, I wonder where it disappeared. Maybe Mr. Tank got rid of it somewhere. Yeah, it's probably a big trial to leave unsolved, though. It's up to the police to find. For now, we should be celebrating our not guilty verdict. I guess you're right. Hey, I know, Junie. Shall we go report the good news? You know, that certain someone? Oh, okay. Huh. Her grandmother? No, silly, to Apollo! Oh, right. Well, why don't we all go to the hospital together and see him? Great idea. I bet the board I used Pheonix voice. Oops, my bad.
Okay.
And that courtroom bombing case came to a close. But the next trial was over the horizon. There's never a dull moment with many lawyers in the office, for sure. Apollo Justice, Athena Sykes, and me, Pheonix Wright. Between those of us who are in the case we can't solve. When our powers are combined, we're all unstoppable team. That's what I believe. But all that changed with Apollo said to us that day. It was something about that would put my faith in us, the ultimate test. Date unknown, time unknown, rights at anything agency.
Sorry, but I'll be taking a leave of absence.
Wait, what do you mean by a leave?
Can you at least give me a reason why? I can only say that this is something I must settle on my own.
Juicy! Sorry not to ruin the moment, but...
Oh, why, Apollo? Why are you shutting us out?
What happened to you, Apollo? Ever since you put that jacket on, you changed. And now, for whatever reason, all my mind keeps doing is returning to the day I first met you. We had tackled our first case together, and I put in the past, and all we did came to know who he was and how he thinks. It was very a particular case which had the victim killed by anything a mystical creature. Okay guys, thank you for watching. We'll start the next one soon. See you guys then.